Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy JROB447 back at it again with another video. And today I will have this JROB story time on NBA 2K14 Blacktop. And there's a lot of news with 2K. If you didn't see the interviews, the real voice generator 2K has, you might want to check that out. Also, I put out a new channel called JROB Sports. You can go look that channel up. I didn't post a video, so it might be hard for you guys to subscribe to it, but I'll probably leave it in the description. Also, subscribe to JROB TV. But anyway, the story we're going to get into is how I almost felt like I was going to get killed. I almost felt like I was going to get killed, like for real, like you don't understand. So basically, this all starts on this trip. And my camp, we went on this 12-day trip. It's called the Liad trip, where we go to various places and, have fun and, learn about leadership and all that whatsoever. Anyway, on this trip, there was one part where we were on this island, and one part of the activity was to jump off this pier into the ocean. And this was in Portland, Maine. So, basically, the pier was about 20 feet over the water. So, yeah, it's kind of good, kind of bad. But prior to that whole thing, we went to Six Flags, and I'm not really that scared of roller coasters anymore. I'm still kind of scared, but I'll go on them if I want to. But anyway, it was kind of hard to jump off that thing, so I just jumped with one of my friends, and it was crazy. Like, once I jumped off, it was like everything went silent until I heard the splash, and I was like, oh, this water is salty. I hate salty water. And yeah. So anyway, there was only one girl that didn't jump, and her friend jumped, but she didn't. She was kind of mad, and I was like, it's okay. And I tried to say something humorous, but I guess it wasn't the best thing to say at that moment. It didn't offend her. I hope it didn't offend her. It didn't offend her because she didn't say anything about it. But this kid, I swear on everything, felt like he got offended, and he punched me in the back of my head and told me that you need to respect people more. I'm like, yo, who are you? I looked to my left, I looked to my right, and I said, you know what, Jordan, calm down. You're a pacifist now. You don't want to throw this dude over the pier. You might kill him. And I didn't want to kill him. So I said, I'll let it rock. And I told one of the counselors, like, what he did. And the counselor was talking to him, and this kid was, like, dead silent when he was talking to the counselors. I'm like, that was hilarious. And also, when we were at Chili's, or was it Applebee's? I think it was Chili's. This dude took a steak knife out of Chili's, man. He took a steak knife out of Chili's. And the counselors asked, like, why did you take the steak knife out of Chili's? He was like, because I like knives. I'm like, I'm glad I'm not staying in his hotel room. Anyway, after that whole pier incident, we went to Boston. And his hatred for me became more and more developed. And he also liked this one girl, and this one girl, she had this jacket, this sweater, and it was her boyfriend's sweater, and one of my friends actually asked to use it one day. So that day, my friend was wearing it, and the kid was like, I just want to take a knife and rip that sweater right off of him. Because he knew that was the girl's sweater. And the girl, we're just going to call her Jenny. That's not her real name. And we're going to call the kid that was crazy, Kenny. So Kenny has a crush on Jenny. And I guess my friend, Denny, was wearing the jacket. And yeah, so Denny was kind of scared. Jenny was kind of scared. And we were all kind of scared of Kenny because this dude is crazy. He's like saying all these crazy things. And he did kind of like Jenny, and he always has. He had a crush on her, and I'm just like, yo, this guy is crazy. And he'd always sit by himself, like look at thin air, and I'm like, yo, what is this dude doing? So one night it said that there would be thunderstorms, and it wasn't thunderstorms, but I was kind of scared because I'm like, thunderstorms? What if the lights go out? What if the dudes come for me? And everybody's saying, oh, you're first on his list. You're first on his list. I'm like, no, I do not want to be first on his hit list. So anyway, that night arrives when we're in the Boston hotel or motel, whatever you want to call it. And we go into, I don't go in this room, but some of my friends, they went into the hotel room where he stayed in. And yo, this dude had all the lights off. He had all the lights off. I promise. He had all the lights off, staring at a wall, sitting down. And they just ran out of there. And then this dude calls our room and says, "Stop talking about me." And I'm like, oh my god. I got scared for my life. And then everybody in my group, they all went downstairs to like go on the computer. So I was like, yo, don't leave me on this floor alone. So the counselor went after him. I'm like, yo man, don't leave me. And then he left me, so I had to go on the girls' floor and stay in the girls' room. Well, not their room, but one of the counselors' room until help arrived. And soon enough, I do see them hanging out with that kid, Kenny. No, was his name Kenny? Yeah, Kenny. And I'm like, wow. Riley, you're going to chill with Kenny? Okay, this was a short story. But yo, I could not trust this kid. He brought a steak knife out of Chili's. I swear, I thought he was going to kill me. And you know, we got into other arguments before. Because like one time, I tried to go into his tent. He was like, "You can't come in here." I'm like, yo, who are you? Like, I can come into your tent all I want. You're nothing. And I'm like, you're going to put your hands on me? Okay, I'm just going to walk right through. He didn't do nothing. He's not about it. I remember one time a few years back, you know, I said something, and then he started just yelling at me at the table for dinner. I'm like, yo, chill. And, you know, I just hope this kid is, you know, not crazy, because that whole incident with the steak knife and the hotel room situation was it's just crazy, alright? You know, I never felt that way before. I never felt like somebody was really out to get me, like out to kill me. Until that, like, I've never been scared in my life, and we were hiding in our hotel rooms. Like, it was just crazy. It was a crazy incident. So if you're ever in a situation like that, please do your best to stay alive. And it's funny because I was watching this movie called, I don't know what it was called, but you know, Here's Johnny. I was watching that movie. It was crazy. And yeah. So anyway, subscribe to JROB Sports, subscribe to JROB TV, remember to comment, like, and also subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. And anyway, have a nice day, do what you want to do, NBA 2K14, watch that Real Voices trailer because it will just knock your socks off once you watch it. And as always, peace.